I guess it helps to unmute. Hello, friends. I am going to talk to y'all a little bit about something brand new called the Zyto Insights Scan. All right. So if you've ever had any type of Zyto scan before, it gives you information to help you on your wellness journey. All right. I had the Compass for years, which was a basic scan, and then I've had the Balance, which is a more in-depth scan. This is brand new, and it kind of brings those together in a different format. So I wanted to show you today how this looks and how this works. So I'm going to share my screen. Let me see if I can share my screen real quick to let you see what this is going to look like. So I have right here on my screen, hopefully y'all can see it. This is part of my website, and it talks all about the Zyto Insight Scan. You can actually go here. I'll give you the information to do that, but you can learn more about it. This is a scan that uses voice analysis, okay, and biocommunication technologies. That's something that has been around for a while. Zyto has another product called I think it's called the iVox, and it uses the voice technology. So voice technology is not brand new, but it is brand new in this sense, okay? And they've created what they call a Spark scan. So if you wanna watch the video, you can go here to watch it. Then the Spark, what it's doing using the voice frequency analysis, okay? So it says right here, it looks at your health. It's looking to see what's in alignment, what's out of alignment, meaning out of balance. And it's really easy to do, and it's the EVOX system. I think I said that. But what it does is you're going to speak in there for 10 seconds, and you just want to say something like, my name is Shawna Cale, and today I'm not feeling very well. My stomach hurts. I have a headache, and I want to know more. Okay, could say something like that. Or if you feel great, you can still do a scan. All right, you can just say something like, hi, my name is Shawna Cale, and I would like to know more about how I can meet my goal of losing 20 pounds. Okay, so you're just putting on there an issue or a goal that you want to work on. All right, so that's what you are going to say in those 10 seconds. And then the next part is it's going to give you a kinetic response. So it's just going to have you make a movement, and there's a little circle here that you're going to click on, and you're going to do that. And then from that information, it's going to put it all into an algorithm, all right, and give you a scan result. And that's what we can see here in this picture. And then it's going to give you a list of things that could be beneficial for you. Okay. Now, when you go over to my website and you go to this, a little pop-up will come up when you first get on there that you can fill it out. But if you want to know more information, you can just click the X on that, and then you can see right here by going to the Zyto Insight Scan, it will give you this little setup form. And this is the information. I need all this information, first, middle, last name, your email, your phone, your address, your date of birth, and your gender, because I have to put all that information in to the form to be able to have Zyto then send you more information, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. Okay, so when you fill this out and you click the Insight Scan, all right, what it's going to do is it's going to send that information to me, and I'm going to put your information into Zyto. So let's see if I can make sure that I'm sharing my screen with you. So let's see if I can go back here. It's not letting me no longer share. There it is. So I'm going to stop sharing the screen for just a minute so I can make sure that I am going to be sharing exactly what it is that I need to share with you all on what the Zyto scan will look like. Let's see And hopefully you are seeing the right screen. So what it's going to do is you're going to get an email from Zyto, and it's going to have you fill out some information. And this is part of the information. It has a contraindications. It has a little 17 question survey. You're going to read it, click yes or no, okay? And then you're gonna, in your case, will be your first time, but nothing's changed for me, so I'm gonna click Save Changes. Then it's gonna give you a wellness profile. And again, it has some questions, and you're gonna answer them either 0 to 5 or never to always. You're gonna fill that out, and then I'm gonna click Save Changes. Every time you do a scan, you don't have to do that unless something's changed, but the first time it's going to be a little bit more because they need to know information. All right. And so then it is going to give you the opportunity to do the voice scan that I talked about, okay, and the other. And I was going to see if it would let me do that because this is my scan from yesterday. So let's see if I can go in and do a new scan. So I'm going to click on me. All right, so I am going to start a scan. We're going to see if it'll let me do this while I'm doing Zoom because I'm not real sure. Okay, I already did that. Okay, it looks like it's just taking my information from earlier. It's not allowing me to do a new scan while I'm on Zoom at the same time. But if you follow directions, it's going to have you speak, as I said, for 10 seconds, and then it's also going to have you follow the little circle, all right? And then it's going to give you a scan. And so that's what I'm going to talk about right now is you will have this scan, okay? And then I'm also going to have a copy of the scan, and we can set up a 15-minute consultation. So after the scan is completed, I will contact you on setting up a time, and we can go over it. But I'm just going to go over mine so you kind of have an idea of what you're looking at, okay? So this is called the adaptability report, and it's just showing my adaptability, all right? This triangle on the left, you'll see emotional. I'll try and make it a little bit, see if I'll make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so emotional is a triangle on the left. It's this darker blue, and my number is 47. The goal is 100. I want to be 100, right? Who likes 100s? Functional, this is my body. It's a 68, and energetically, it's a 55. And so think about your energy, your spirit, your ability to thrive, right? So those are the numbers, and it puts it together and gives me the number of 69, okay? Now, I would like that number to be closer to 100. So what it does is it shares some different products that could be beneficial to get my number up a little bit higher, all right? So if I click on the Melaleuca quinquenivera, okay, it brings my number from a 69 to an 86. Now, I don't know about you, but 69 to 86 is a little bit better, right? If I add cypress, which I put both of these yesterday in my Epsom salt for my bath I had last night, it gives me a 95, all right? So using these few different oils, and there's supplements too, it helps me increase my adaptability score, all right? So this is just a wellness score saying, hey, this doesn't mean I'm sick. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with me. It just means that my body could use some support, because our bodies can always use support. And there's always things going on in our lives, whether it's stress or it's, circumstances going on around us. If there is a virus or bacteria in our body, the food we eat, the food we don't eat, all of that affects our body's ability to be healthy and well, right? So it also gives you wellness services. This says that I could benefit from TMJ therapy, all right? It says I could benefit from Reiki. These are things you can look up if you've never heard of them. I always find them interesting, okay? But if I click on one, it may rise my score. This is showing that it didn't bring my score up any higher than it already was. So just using those essential oils, I got myself up. Now, there may be times that you can put the oils and supplements up and still not get as high as you could with possibly using something like this. So if I put in TMJ therapy, I'm still at the 95, all right? But it could benefit me if I didn't have these oils. So let's say I don't have any of this, right? I'm gonna unmark it. It's brought me back down to a 69, and we're gonna see if I give myself the service. Oh, doesn't look like it changed it. Oh, it says that it doesn't change the adaptability index score. Sorry, so that's not gonna show up there. The others will, but it does tell me it will help bring me up to, or my body would benefit from this up in 96. I'm still learning too. I just got this weekend. It is brand new, super, super excited to be able to show y'all and to learn with you. Now it also gives us what's called the systems report. So I'm gonna click on here. And this is pretty interesting because if there's something specific you wanna look at, you can. So my lowest was emotional. I can go in and look at different systems and see. This right here has me on the endocrine system. Okay, so is it hormones? Is that affecting my detox system? Is that affecting is my sleep, my movement? It'll give you 5 different ones to look at, but you can change them at any time. So I can see right here is what I've got marked. I'm just gonna unmark this just to let y'all see. We're gonna play a little bit for a second, okay? So in my foundational systems, it has, I think there's 7 of them here. And my endocrine system was actually at the highest, all right? And my musculoskeletal system was at the lowest. So, you know, sometimes it pays to work on the things that are the easiest if we utilize our strengths. I could push this, but if I am curious about what I could do to benefit my musculoskeletal system, so I could click on that, okay? And then down here, it has my lifestyle areas. And if I wanna know my lowest is mental emotional stress, okay? I can click on it. I might wanna know about diet, nutrition, and movement. So I'm just gonna click on those and save it. And now it's changed my foundational and my lifestyle. And I can actually add one more foundational. So let's go ahead and add, the immune system is always big right now, right? So I'm gonna save that. So now what it gives me is my scores right here in the yellow, and I wanna fill those up. How can I support my body, my emotions, my energy? How can I support that in a way, all right, that's gonna allow me to fill those up? Well, I can go down here to the immune system, all right? And the first thing it tells me is I could benefit from cinnamon CBD oil, all right? So I can click on that, and just by doing that one product, okay, it brings me to a 79, but it brings me up right here, right, on my immune system. So if I want my immune system, that's really what I want to work on, I might add peace and calming, okay? And now I can see, you can see here in the little bubble, the blue part that it's added, I'm now up to an 88. And I get a little closer to 100 by adding some jade lemon. Let's see what happens. Got up to a 92, okay? So if I was to get out my cinnamon CBD oil, my peace and calming, and my jade lemon, and some stress away, because we all need a little stress away, right? I'm now up to a 95, okay? Maybe I go ahead and look at the last and I go, okay, there's Endogize. What does that give me up to 96? Okay, maybe I'm an overachiever. I really want that 100. Let's see if I do a little diffusing of Davana. I'm still at a 96. So about as high as I'm gonna get from my immune system right now is 96, but remember I started at a 56, okay? So I want my immune system to be supported the best I can. This is gonna help me see, but let's say I didn't have, I think I have all of those, but let's say I didn't have Endogize, I didn't have Davana, but I had coriander, okay? That's still gonna bring me up to the 96. So what I love about this, if there's certain things that you don't have, maybe you don't have the CBD oil, still with the other things, I get a 92. Maybe I don't have peace and calming, I'm out, all right? I can get to an 87 with the things I do have. I got the jade lemon, the stress away, but now I've got Endogize too, I found it. I'm at a 90. So this is things that you can play with to be able to see what is gonna be most beneficial for you. When you click on it, it also gives you an ability to put those in a little shopping cart, and you have a list that you can have to know what you're wanting to order to help you and your body. All right. So I find it very interesting if you're wanting to work on wellness. Again, it's going to depend on if there's a specific area. If you're just looking at overall, you're just going to look at your adaptability report. You're just trying to rise that up in all areas. You can look here, okay? If there is a specific area that you want to work on, like we said, maybe the immune system or the musculoskeletal system, if you're finding you're having areas there, I can click on musculoskeletal and know that joy is the #1 that's recommended. I can click on that and see how much it raises me up from a 23 to a 60 just by using one oil, okay? Add myself some thieves and it gets me to a 77, some detoxime, and it raises me to an 85, some valor, raises me up to a 90, okay? Now know that you do not have to do all of these oils and all of these supplements, okay? It's just a way to be able to see what could be most beneficial to you in areas that you may need to work on. For me, as you could see, my functional was an 86, my energetic 71, my emotional 65. So my emotional is still kind of low. That might be an area that I want to work on, right? So I might want to look at mental emotional stress. Magnify your purpose comes up. And then I can look to see how that affects me, okay? That brought me just with that one oil to a 79 and the emotional to a 74. I might want a little bit more. So let's see what else comes up. Grapefruit and parsley. Already had the Energize, some hope. Let's do some Kids Sense Unwind and some Sacred Frankincense. We're just gonna see if I did everything and what that gets me to, and it gets me to a 95, all right? And then here on my triangle, I'm up to a 96 overall, okay, when looking at all of them above. So I hope that going over this is helpful. Again, I am doing 20 scans for the rest of this month for September, and then I will start doing more in October. So if you want to have your scan done this month, go ahead and fill out the form, intake form, so I can get you put into the system, and then I will have the Zyto will then send you an email. So you will look in your emails for Zyto, and then we can have a 15-minute conversation on what your scan looks like and what might be beneficial to you. So hope you have an awesome, awesome day, and just contact me if you have any questions. Bye.